So working on this Mirror project, it was interesting because I was sitting at a point in my life where I was just dealing with a lot of stress and just, loss, just a lot of things building up in my life where I just started reflecting, like,
Looking in the mirror, trying to find who I am. They're trying to tear me down, but I keep pressing in. Voices in my head trying to drive me crazy. I'm trying to find a light and I'm looking for it daily.
I'm traveling and I'm doing all these amazing things. I went on my first international missions trip, first time really leaving the country and serve. And then, I was doing a lot of amazing things, performing in front of, thousands of people. And I did a show with the Newsboys. They got 2 independent films that went into the theaters. I think they got like a gold album and they're really well known. And I was doing a lot of amazing stuff and seeing my influence grow, in the suburbs and just going back to like seeing all these problems in the inner city, losing people. So it was like just reflecting on my life and where I come from, trying to make sense. All right, God, I'm looking in the mirror, like, who are you asking me to be in the midst of like, hanging around people that are super successful and traveling the world and traveling the country, inspiring people all over, and going home and just dealing with a lot of stuff. God, who are you calling me to be in this? And like, how am I going to be stable and all of this stuff? So I feel like I just made this song just reflecting over my life and as a way, to have some sort of therapy and hoping that people can relate to it. It's like, I'm trying to find who I am and I got all these voices in my head that's just like coming from everywhere. And I'm just like, all right, God, like, where am I going? What am I doing? And just trying to figure out where I come from. So I took a visit to my old neighborhood, Dexter and Linwood, and it helped me realize like, wow, God really delivered me from death, from the streets, from a lot of the stuff that I was in. So taking a visit to this neighborhood really just always shows me how far I came. And I'm not the most famous artist. I'm still trying to make money to provide for my family, but the fact that I'm still alive is already amazing. So the fact that I get to do what I love, so that's why I visited. Yo, what up? We on our way to my old neighborhood, Dexter, where I grew up at. I just want to take, y'all to like my old neighborhood and show y'all what I came up in and show y'all like everything I had to, go through growing up and stuff like that, and just show the people where I come from so y'all can know more about me and like the life that God brought me from, the street life, because not a lot of people know the context. People know I came from the hood and they know, but I really want to take people there while I still up, before houses get torn down and before I can't go no more. So that's that. So this neighborhood over here is like Joy Road, where T Grizzly rapped about Joy Road, but the money long as 6 Mile. I used to live over here. It was like rough. Like people was getting killed all the time. Gunshots, shots fired. Like, man, I'm telling you, like it was bad. Like I used to live in one of these houses over here. I can't remember which one it is, but I lived in one of these houses. I think it was that one back there. But yeah, this is crazy. A lot of this actually shaped, just my life and my perspective on the way I approach music, the reason that I travel, the reason that I go so hard at doing life, because it's like, a lot of people don't make it out of this. Where I come from, a lot of people don't live. A lot of people don't know that there's another life. I mean, me, when I travel, like, go to places like Colorado, I go to like, I don't know, Florida, Cali, but like, it's a whole different world, man. This is like a war, you know what I mean? And not many people get to make it out of, so this is where we grew up at, man. It's crazy. It ain't really much over here now, but this is like the house I grew up in. This is what really made me who I am, what really gave me my story, everything. So I just want to take like one picture, then we can roll.
All right.
So one of the most important things about the Mirror song and video is that all of this was done independently without spending $0. And this is huge for me because I produced it, mixed and mastered it. And the first EP that I put out, I had to go to a major studio, save up $2,000 just to get everything recorded, mixed and mastered to sound good. So when I put out the Mirror project and people told me that it was one of their favorite songs and that they liked it, it was big for me because I didn't want to put out music that was going to sound horrible compared to like some of my other music that's out there. So doing this gave me a lot of confidence, meaning that I can give you more and more music whenever I have it and put it out all without having to wait and save up money. And this means that I get to put it back into what I do. So this just showed me that I don't have to sit around and wait on, you know, someone else, and that I can deliver everything I can just from the comfort of my home or just from a coffee shop. And my boy Sam Capicelli drove all the way from Indiana, and then we shot the music video, which was amazing. He did it all in one day, a couple hours, and just did like 2 one takes, you know, and then he spliced them together. And we wanted to go super simple for this video just so we didn't over perfect it and overthink it, and then we put it out. But I mean, it was just awesome because I'm encouraged to know that, like, man, I have a video that's generating, you know, a lot of views, at least, like, you know, a decent amount of views right now. But what I meant was a song that's generating thousands of streams right now on Spotify that I produced in a video that's potentially going to get thousands of views. So this is exciting. Like I said, this is my first time because I just started producing like a year ago. Maybe a little over a year ago, and this just showed me that, yo, I'm ready to put out music. You know what I mean? I'm there. I was waiting for a while to be good enough and to have the sound sonically to put out music and the quality to do it. So now I feel like I'm ready to do that. So just thank y'all for like supporting it and showing the love. Everything else that I do now is like with my son, because I stay at home with my son, and sometimes that's hard because my son is growing, got a lot of energy, and you know, he's really active. So being home with him, like, I'm creating my music. So I remember sitting in my studio with him on my lap trying to rip the headphones out and ripping the microphone off the stand when I'm trying to record. But it also goes into the music because you hear the pain, you hear the struggle, you hear the hunger, the fighting, you hear the grind, and just the authenticity. So that's how you ended up getting Mirror.
Some nights feel alone, nowhere to call home. Some tell me I'm wrong, the world keep moving on. I've been looking, I've been trying to find a way out.